So in a historic 6-3 ruling, the court held that it's unconstitutional for colleges and universities to consider race as a factor in their admissions decisions. So for more on this, we're going to bring in host of Money Talk with Melanie and Project 21 member Melanie Collette, along with founder and chairman of the Louis D. Brandeis Center for Human Rights under Law, Ken Marcus. We've also got our special guest in studio as well, former New York Congressman and FBI Special Agent Michael Grimm, as well as Director of Senior Initiatives at FreedomWorks Foundation, Clara Del Villar. So Melanie, I want to start with you. A historic moment here in this, in American history here, with legal history that is. The majority of Americans, they do appear to support this as well. Looking at this latest ABC News poll, 52% of Americans support restricting the use of race in college admissions. Did you feel that the High Court made the right call here?
They 100% made the right call. As I've been saying all week long, the affirmative action it serves as a black cloud over the heads of many millions of accomplished black and brown Americans. And it makes people wonder when you are where you are in the spaces in which you work and play, whether you got there because of affirmative action or on your own merit. And most of the time, it's because of our own merit. I was tired of having to deal with that. And as Justice Thomas pointed out, it's problematic, and they made the absolute right call. I'm ecstatic that they made this decision.
So Ken, while many were heartened by the idea of the content of character being placed over race, color of skin, many were in the media. They were stunned over the ruling. Here, let's watch this.
This decision, let us be clear and not be deceived, it's an attack on black people.
I think that this is tantamount to sticking a dagger in our back.
What you're doing is you are limiting people's access to the American dream.
So Ken, what do you make of those reactions there in the media?
I would say that they're predictable. You know, at the Louis D. Brandeis Center, we explained to the Supreme Court that Harvard's holistic review system was developed not to level the playing field, but rather for the specific purpose, back in the day, of limiting the enrollment of Jewish students. And it has had the continuing effect of restricting opportunities for Asian Americans. What we're seeing now is not that there will be racial discrimination against any particular group, but rather that the Supreme Court is making clear that we can no longer have racial preferences for or against anyone in college admissions, and that's a good thing.
Michael, Clara, let's bring you into the conversation here in studio. What did you make of all of this? Do you think that this is, are schools going to figure out another way around this?
I think that's very possible. But John, let's look at the big picture. I thought Ms. Collette brought out a very important point here, that there's a patronizing view that somehow people of color have no ability to really rise above or get access to the American dream. And this is 2023. And again, if the left is so horrified at the Supreme Court ruling, right, and what may happen, why haven't they been supporting charter schools where tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of black and Hispanic families are on waiting lists? They don't support school choice. They don't support all the elements in the K through 12 school systems that can really accelerate these children into really high-performing academic achievement. So affirmative action, to me, has been a blockade to the American dream, not an access.
Great point. Michael, final thoughts?
No, I think everyone spoke very eloquently. I don't have that much to add. Clara just really summed it up very well. If we really wanted to make a level playing field, that starts at the very beginning of education. That starts with pre-K. So let's give everyone the same opportunities, and let's make sure that the neighborhoods are safe so that children can go to school, and let's make sure that everyone has the same learning opportunities. And then guess what? Everyone will be based on their own merits anyway, and there'll be that equitable sense among the top schools anyway. The diversity will follow because everyone is equal and everyone has smart, good, bad in every community. Let's just give everyone the opportunity to have education, and guess what? It'll work itself out at the higher levels.
Great points from everyone. Thank you so much. Melanie, Ken, Michael, and Clara, appreciate all of your insight there.